Today we're going to be talking about negative thinking patterns and touching again on self-defeating beliefs and how they can affect our mental health and well-being. But before we do that, I want to tell you about a 10-day challenge that I'm going to be launching to help us kickstart a new way of thinking and being that hopefully will help free you from some of that anxiety or sadness or constant worry that you've been carrying around. I'm going to put all of the info on how you can get involved in the description below, so make sure that you check that out. But briefly, I'll tell you it's free, and since it's a beta group, which means a testing group, if you join the challenge and you help me shape it and make it amazing, you're going to get all other products that I ever put out, including workbooks, ebooks, and other challenges for free. Also, you're going to be eligible for 50% off all future retreats that I have, and you're going to have a chance to score a free retreat, which has a value of about $997. Make sure you check the description on how to sign up, okay? On to today's topic, negative mindset, self-defeating beliefs. According to theories of cognitive therapy, your thoughts and your values determine the way that you see yourself and the world around you. It's not just my opinion. Thoughts and beliefs that are grounded in pessimism can really negatively impact our feelings and our emotions and our mental health. These harmful perceptions that we hold on to are common issues that can contribute to a lot of the symptoms of a low mood or anxiety disorders. Okay, so what I want to do is, before I really get into it, I'm just going to explain a little bit the difference between negative thinking patterns and self-defeating beliefs, because they could sound kind of the same. So with self-defeating beliefs, and we touched upon this last week, your belief system is made up of your personal views, your attitudes, and your values, okay? And your beliefs are always with you, no matter what age you are. So it shapes the way in which you see yourself and also the way you see the world around you. And self-defeating beliefs can set you up for failure and dissatisfaction in life. So for instance, if it's your belief that your self-worth is all wrapped up in your accomplishments only, you're really only going to feel fulfilled when you're excelling at your career or achieving your goals or reaching some desired level of status. Self-defeating beliefs can fall into two categories. You got intra-personal beliefs that you have about yourself, and also inter-personal beliefs that you have about relationships and the world around you. So some of the things related to intra-self-defeating beliefs would be perfectionism, constantly seeking approval, and only fulfillment through achievement. Around interpersonal beliefs would be blame, submissiveness, and a fear of conflict, which a lot of us have. Now, unlike self-defeating beliefs, negative thinking patterns are not always with you, okay? So they usually will come up or surface when you're faced with an issue. So sometimes it's also called cognitive distortions. So the negative thoughts will come to mind during times of stress, and then they're going to reinforce your self-defeating beliefs, okay? So for instance, maybe you hold a self-defeating belief that your worth is defined by your achievements, right? So you may feel okay as long as you're able to consistently reach your goals, you're doing well in your career, in your relationship, but when you are faced with an unforeseen setback or an obstacle, which most of the time they are, then your negative thinking patterns kick in, and this might cause you to overanalyze or exaggerate the severity of the situation, and this could ultimately trigger some anxiety. In these circumstances, you may begin to have negative thoughts, like, for instance, labeling yourself a failure or blaming yourself for not reaching your goals. You might think to yourself, I'm never going to be successful, or, oh, I guess it wasn't meant to be. And then over time, these thoughts can lower our self-esteem, and, they may even contribute to symptoms of depression. Sometimes panic disorder is also put together with negative thinking, right? So we really need to learn how to overcome them. So personal beliefs are learned and developed over time, right? And this is what makes them so difficult to change. Also, thought patterns can become a habit in a way of thinking that's so ingrained. And we've talked about this. Sometimes we're unaware. So there are ways to break the cycle of self-defeating beliefs and negative thinking patterns. One of the things that we can do about our self-defeating beliefs and negative thoughts is bring them into awareness. Start by recognizing when these issues come up for you in your life. For instance, notice your outlook on life and how you react to different problems. Do you face your problems head on, or do you succumb to negative thoughts? Do you see life as full of possibilities? Do you see the glass as being half empty or half full? So really, again, like I was saying, bring these things into your awareness. Be honest with yourself. After you start acknowledging any of your self-defeating beliefs and negative thinking patterns, you can take back some control by challenging them. So for instance, if you're feeling inadequate, question if it's true that others only accept you if you're free of flaws and imperfections. Are you really a loser if you don't attain a certain amount of success? Do you always fail at whatever you seek to accomplish? Really question your own beliefs. Perfectionism can really contribute to anxiety, so you need to continue to dispute your beliefs and thoughts, especially if they're hurting you, by replacing them with more realistic ones. Okay? And when you start confronting your negative views, you can begin to notice how many of them are not grounded in the truth in your life, right? So instead of assuming the worst, you may realize that you feel disappointed that you didn't reach a goal, but also accept that you're learning and growing from your mistakes and your setbacks. So challenging these negative belief patterns and your self-defeating habits is one of the ways that you can start to make that shift. So, and this is why I'm going over it more than once. Awareness, we really need to work on awareness, bringing these things to light, and then challenging. And, you know, if you do sign up for the challenge, we're going to go over some of the cognitive distortions that we tend to fall back on in times of stress. And our self-defeating beliefs feed into those negative thought patterns. So that's it for today. I'm really grateful for this group of people that are coming together and supporting me. And I mean, I really want to start this very supportive group so that we can be there for each other. I'm honored that you are joining. If you watched me to the full end of the video, and I'm really honored, so thank you. Please subscribe, and that way you are going to get every video. You'll be notified when every video comes up. If you know anybody who you think could be helped by these videos or by joining the challenge, invite a friend. It's going to be fun. Okay, let's get a good group of fun people together and we'll go through this challenge together. But share with them, let them know about this, and continue one step at a time. Small decisions every day lead up to big change. Thank you.